Yo, how's everyone doing? Sorry, I'm just still getting set up. Be 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. Right, running out of time already. Quickly chuck a setup on the car. How is everyone today? How was your Monday? Alignment boost will drop. Load boost will give a bit more. Sorry, just quickly trying to wish for a setup while we've got time. Right, quick setup on the car. Quick sip of coffee.
Clear of the pits.
Oh, pull my headset. And there you go. Just trying to let these lot go while I've got cold tyres. Give ourselves a bit of clear road.
Five minutes remaining.
I need to warm them tyres up.
On the clock now, mate. Full send.
Just tie up the top. Get ourselves into the 13s almost.
Your tyres are overheating. Try to keep them in the window.
Track limits. We'll drop the pressure on that front left in a minute. They're even pressure, so it's getting the kick in.
You've got 1 minute left.
One last shot to improve. Ha, we got the track limits again.
This lap, checkered flag. Session complete.
Too deep. Too deep, lost all my time on the exit. Right, if we go to essential, should tell us our temperature is 2 above. It's well high. High. 5.5. Right. 7.5. 5.4. Right, let's go. Well, that's what we'll go with for now.
Hard luck, mate. Some tough races out there.
Not bad for a first start. Normally start a bit colder than that. What do we get? Third. We're in third for qualifying. It's not too bad. 14.0. 13.2 been the fastest. Highgon got disqualified with his 1.13.1. Must have just backed out. Where's Timo? Right behind me. That you in green and black then, is it, Timo? Didn't want to leave ourselves waiting the longest. Tyres might cool down. How you doing, Steve? Why, what's he hinting at? Right, we're going to try and jump the start without giving ourselves 15-second penalty. Someone's making us wait. Might as well have a sip of coffee.
Good luck, mate.
Good luck. Alright, let's try and jump the start. Without jumping the start. 3, 2, 1. Go. Beautiful. He's just racing, mate. I think he'd just get a better start than you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cold tyres. Harsh setup. So what I've done with the tune there, you'll notice, is we ramped up the torque setting on the diff and the power ramp angle, and then we also dropped the nose right down and increased the rear, and that overall does give you a little bit more speed. And let me know what you get on the straight. The only problem is it's very harsh at the beginning, so I just have to warm it up. It was Stephen there who just told me earlier about the clutches as well, saying about more clutches saves you low speed exits out of corners, which is quite a handy bit of information. Need to pull ourselves back into the pack. Just stayed on. Our brake, I was trying to use the roll bar. I'll try and drop my front roll bar. See if we can get more rotation without loading the tyre up. That's better. It's good that you can do that because you can let it warm up before you do it. One's gone. I didn't see what happened between them two then, I was concentrating on my roll bars.
Back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
Definitely better with that roll bar drop once your tyres warm. not going to get the track limits there. We're closing. We've got Timo in front, so we're not going to be too hasty. Still having to overrun that then.
You've got a track limit violation.
Penalty. Oof. Oh, gosh. You have to push hard now.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race, just get past them.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. A little bit of a slide off of there. Tyres getting hot. Nothing we can do about it now. Well, at least didn't get a penalty then. Controller's gone off 2 seconds. Don't know where I put it.
The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
Oh, just saved it. He's lost it. Oh, there he is. See if we can't get a tow. Camber's too high on that front. That's what's happening with that. Thought I'd experiment with higher camber, but say close enough to make something happen when these two come together.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker in front, so just get past him quickly.
Oh, we called it, we called it. Got to let the wheels do the work. Not try and oversteer it too much. On the counter steer, I oversteer everywhere else too much. That was never a track limit. It's well on the track. I'll have a look at the chat in a second.
Halfway done.
Not even running decent lap times at the moment.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race, just get past them. Try not to push so hard in the corners, your tyres are getting too hot.
Alright, I'll try and drive conservative then. Right, see if we can be smoother.
That's a back marker ahead, so it's not a position. We need a clean pass.
No, come on. They're close, but for some reason we're just losing ground everywhere. It's got to be that tyre really, but I'm not going to slow down to save it. I'm not going on anything else afterwards. Might sell it as a runner.
Back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
Oh, Tim's gone. What happened there? Wasn't a back marker, was it?
The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
1:14.1. No, track limits. Well, this is we get nailed by a back marker.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
No, mate. You gave me room. That's all you can ask for. I mean, if you are a back marker, you should just move over, you know, you're not in a race. I mean, why wait till last and go, oh, I'll try and keep up with first? Scrub that front tyre. Go wide. Tyres cooled down a bit, so that's a good thing. Three laps left.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race, just get past them. Bit of side wheelie. Dukes of Hazzard. Staying on him. Back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Just get past him as soon as you can.
Track limits. Tim's having a race. The third.
One to go.
Last lap.
This back marker in front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
Got a bit of a Scandinavian flick into there, but it was worth a 10th.
Pushing too hard on corner entry.
Of course I am. The last lap. This guy wants to take the tyres home with him. Well, we're settling for second. Not bad first in. Looks like all three of the front runners has had an incident. We managed to save ourselves from a couple. Go on, give me another penalty, go on. Might give me 8 seconds then. Well, we'll take that. They doing Platinum Fox? Oh, we obviously can't say, I suppose, yeah. I have said about on my streams a couple of times, we don't know where parity is. I mean, to be fair, I felt not far away from Matey's lap time then, but I've been in lobbies where they're more PC, PlayStation heavy at the front by Shaw, and they're doing 111s and things, so I think I've seen 112 on an Xbox, but we don't know how far off the parity is. It's the same with ACC, same with Isle of Man TT and games like that. There's always parity between platforms, well, lack of parity between platforms. One is always faster. Yeah, 100% it's more of a sim than Forza.
Fantastic job. You're on the podium.
Yes, the only thing I'd say with going on outer Campbell Platinum Fox is what you have to think. The reason you run a negative camber is because it's the contact area of the tyre. So when you're in a straight line, you physically get less contact area, therefore there's less friction, and essentially you'll nick a couple of hundredths of a second up the straight. But then if you turn into a corner, as you get the roll and the weight sits on it, the tyre will flat off, so you'll get a larger contact area. If you go in with a positive camber on the entrance of the corner, you will lose traction. I mean, even by reducing camber, you can cause more slide effect because the tyre's squared off. It's got nothing to lean into. If anything, it will start picking itself up. So, yeah, it's always negative camber. But like I've seen people running 6, but I think you've got to be really smooth if you're going to run really high cambers. I find, because I'm quite aggressive, I generally need to keep below 3 on the fronts. But then you can use your caster angle. So if you increase your caster angle, that will increase the amount of camber as you turn. Almost like a camber multiplier. But it only works on the front axle. Hence it's only choosable on the front axle. Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm still aggressive with it. I'm still aggressive with the steering. Oh, Daisy Duke, yeah, you know it, Steve. Those hot pants. Makes me sound like I'm one of them toxic males. Well, let's get the sound back on. Let's see what's going. We've got nothing going. What was going in the ranked? Excuse me. GTOs in 6. 21 minutes for the MX-5s again. We've got. I do like the 992. I just don't like 28 laps. I'll be honest, and it doesn't seem to. The grid doesn't seem to fill up. And there's definitely too much space. I mean, I dropped a review video today. I said it in that. There's definitely too much space between the races, I think. If you tied him up. It's not that you need another MX-5 race just to follow, but it'd be nice to be able to jump into something else. You know, if you want to wait 10 minutes, wait 10 minutes. But there should be a race every 5 minutes, I think. Give myself the hiccups now. Spa and GT3s, 15 out of 32. And we've got MX-5s in Lexington with the chicane. Yeah, it's locked. It'd be nice if you could message a guy. Excuse me, mate. Right. Let's try it. No. Banned. NGTs round Sebring. Could be fun. I don't mind the GT3 round Spa, but it's like we're not lacking games doing GT3 round Spa, are we really? I do like it, admittedly, but try the NGTs jumping in, Tim. What happened to you in that last race, Tim? If you there? Did you come unstuck yourself, or was it negotiating traffic? Well, I didn't check if our score improved. Probably didn't. Yeah, I also think Platinum Fox. I also think they should, like I said again, is in the social lobbies. They should be the opposing. Like, you know, there's 13 classes, but there's probably only, or is there more? But there's 13 or so classes. There should be six or so of them running this week or whatever in ranked throughout the league, or for this month, say, and then next month it should be the other 6, and the 6 that aren't in ranked should be in social on a short race stint, say 5-6 lap races, 5-minute qualifying. That way, for people who have only got an hour, you know, if you've only got an hour on this game and you're going to go ranked, you're probably only going to get one race, and even then you might get dashboarded. Right, softs for qualifying, not for racing. Get rid of all the damping, well, most of it. Damping, alignment boost. We don't need any alignment boost. I'll keep the wheel straight, thanks. You leave that to me. I'm going to give it a bit of that. Suspension wise, 6, 9, 8, 12. So we're going to go for a bit of toe in. So toe in is a positive number, toe out is a negative number. So we're going to go for toe in. We're going to apply some caster. We're going to drop the ride height all the way. Um, 2.5 on the rear. We've not got long. We're going to want toe. Oh look, toe's disappeared because we dropped the height, so we need toe in on the front and toe out on the rear. I'll have to leave it neutral then. We're going to run out of time. We're going to get a practice in.
Clear of pit lane.
Looks like we're starting from the back. Cold tyres, let's get some heat into them. By dropping the nose and raising the rear, it will create speed on this game seemingly, more than it should. But it also create rotation, so we did increase the front roll bar just to try and counteract it. If you can't increase the front, decrease the rear. Just watch your cambers when you change ride height and your toe, because they will change.
1 minute remaining in the session.
So even if you don't know what to do, just try and remember where you were. Brakes are sensitive.
Check and
I'll
flag
brake
this lap.
harder
Wrap
than
it
that.
up.
You can feel it as soon as you brake any harder. I mean, I've got my percentage up. No overtime for me. Well, I'm going to argue I was a lot faster than 2:14. I had less than 2 minutes when I went out, didn't I? I was only knocked off 10 seconds. Man, I was faster than that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see the tyre temp cage. It looked like Saturday Night Fever, didn't it? I will send my ideas to the devs. I'll send them it with a bill. No, I've actually reached out to people, but you know, no one notices me. I think I don't know what I'm talking about. But to be fair, I think it's quite simple. I think most of the problem is the racing games now is that, you know, like a lot of us, I'm sure, we're probably similar age. Might be some younger people in here, but you're probably of a similar ilk. You know, it's all about car posters and cars, wasn't it, when you were a young lad? I don't think it's the same. So I think where we're getting into games now and you're getting, you know, top devs, the top devs might not necessarily be car lovers and might not know what ticks and what doesn't tick when it comes to a racing game. And when you're like some of us have been playing since Gran Turismo 1 and before, Ridge Racer, Mario Kart, you know, then you kind of know what you're doing, but you don't make any code. So they could probably do with a good team of devs and me cracking the whip. That'd work out well. We'll need a lot. Oh, that was only practice. We still get qualifying. Even better. Yeah, it is bumpy. But you see what I did with the tune. I made it a bit softer. Should we leave some 11s?
Clear of pit lane.
Warm the fronts up. I don't think flat spots really happen, so it doesn't hurt to just give them a right old squeeze up, especially with the ABS off, to get some heat into them. At least you can trust them on the first couple of bends. I say you can trust them, but if you're not looking, you don't brake them at the time. I'll take the old exit road. To the cones. Nope. Didn't even hit one, did I? I do like this 996 Porsche, it does feel very good, I must admit. Brakes a little bit. As long as you trust your braking, don't squeeze them too hard, you can make it. As soon as you think you're not going to make it and you put too much on them, just don't be afraid of the red line when you've got the line on. I do think more people should use it. I don't have to use it, I could learn this track route line in about 10 minutes probably, but it lets you know, especially on new games where most of the other noobs are going to be braking, helps you out in the pack. And you soon know if you're carrying enough speed or too much.
You're locking on the way into the corners. Try and ease
Because
off
you
on
want to
that
exploit it a little bit. Brakes are temperamental though.
This is your quali lap. Make it count.
What's the chances of him moving over? We'll have to use a little bit of off-road. Use all the road and a little bit more. And the trick is with spin outs like that, is as you see with the settings, turn the dampening straight off regardless of what car you're in. May make some of the cars slightly more twitchy in the centre, but when it goes, the reactions will be your own. It won't ban you from the front axle just for letting the backs go. Really push it. This thing's sticking to the floor. We're driving too aggressively, right, but still staying there.
Session ends in 10 minutes.
209s, 210s. Well, I've got something to work with. Tyres are wearing out though. The old air softs ain't worth racing in, especially if you melt the rears. I could not make that bend for love nor money at the moment.
Clear of pit lane.
Right, light on the brakes, light on the brakes. Heavy on the throttle, light on the brakes. We tried to get the run out of that. I tried to get the run out of the bend. My tyres are on fire. To be fair, I'm still racing on the out of box force feedback settings. The only thing I change are the car settings. Right, see if we can actually get a lap in on some baked softs.
This lap is timed.
This one's timed. I'm going to give it my best. There you go, cool it down a bit. I can tone down the aggressiveness, I just enjoy it. I swear, you get the ABS lock up, you let off the brakes, it's like, yeah, there's no braking at all. They're finite between. Maybe I should try a lower pressure. Works everywhere else. There you go. Kept him on the track. I'll bill him later. Right, let's see if we can cool them tyres down. See if we can stop for this corner, would be nice. Five minutes left in the session. Well, we've got a scrappy lap. We're still at 2:11. To our 8s now. Can we stop for this corner? It's either one or the other at the moment. Well, I'd say we're definitely up at the moment. Well, it feels like more of a lap. 7. Oh, 2:07, it's not bad.
Pushing too hard in the corners.
You shut up, you. More game. Can we get them to stop once more? Half a second off mate at the moment. That's our half a second back. Can we steal the show? Go on, stay. There's 7/10. Fastest 2 splits. Crappy old worn out softs. Get out of there. 8/10.
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session.
Take that. We'll take that. It doesn't mean anything. We'll probably still come last. No, I don't know Carlos Silverstone 111 setup. Who is that? How you doing, Jay? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, racing lines are like a habit for me on this game. I just use them generally when you're in the pack. I'm not religious about it. I can go without one. Like I say, I do the whole Isle of Man TT without one. No problemo. But I find it helps. Helps you get up to speed with the game as well. If you know you're running a red line, you know there's still more to have. Done alright there, didn't I, Steve? I don't know if we're still there. I don't know if we kept it. Did we keep it? Looks that way. .207.1 in the end. Oh, I'll tell you what we do need to do. What was the deficit on the tyres? It was soft, all essentials. So they're all 2 up. So that force feedback setting on the car there and the steering setting I do on every single car.
Pole is yours, mate. Great job.
Didn't expect that, to be fair. I knew we'd be there or thereabouts. I thought we came out of the pits for that first lap on about 2 minutes 10. That's not too bad. We only done 3. They only give us 3 laps as well. I felt like more than that. Obviously doesn't count the failed ones. Right, so we're the only one representing Brexit here. The rest of them want us back. I'm only joking. See if we can do any damage. Not to ourselves. I've got a feeling we're going to bin it. It's only 5 laps. I tend to always lean my front brakes towards 67.5 on this game as well, because as much as it says there's 32% on the backs are far more sensitive than the fronts. So you find once you start going down, when it comes to braking late and into the corner, it can be hard. I personally do think the Porsches sound like Porsches as well. It's never going to be perfect, but it sounds like a Porsche. Admittedly, I'd say it sounds like one on the stock exhaust. Go. Oh no, we've got penalty. Well, at least we're away. That's the first penalty jump start we've had in ages. I always try and predict it. Right, we'll try and make 15 seconds in 5 laps. Three seconds a lap. We're on our way. Pull this off, it'll be good. Two and a half. Sound on. Oh, 3.4. Keep this pace up, we'll be alright. Bouncing off the old concrete slabs. Drive it like we stole it all the way, I think. Four seconds. Got me so tentative with that brake. Five seconds. We're a third of the way. Oh, throwing that away there. Make sure we get a really good exit out of this one. Yep. Lost some time though, didn't we? Pulling it back. Still 207.
Closing on a back marker. This guy was all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
Don't think I'm going to get my 15 seconds unless them two come together. overdriving those tyres. Six seconds, almost halfway there. Go deep, we'll get a good run. Cover.
Comfortable lead now. Second place car isn't gaining ground, so keep it up.
Keeping it tight to the wall.
Closing on a back marker.
Use the curb for rotation.
All over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
Not even going to stay on the podium at this rate. Might just nick a... No, I don't think we are. Oversteer just to keep it pinned. Been keeping it pinned since 1979. I'm a twin, so I was born racing from the womb, and I was first out. I'm overdriving the shit out of these tyres. Whew. Have a hog roast on them after the race. Right, make the bend. Don't make the bend. One last lap, see what some spent mediums can do.
One more lap, stay focused.
Should have stayed on softs anyway. Thought it was going to be a longer race, it didn't look.
We're coming up to a back marker. They were all over the track a few laps back.
You can see me throw that steering wheel around just to get that extra bit of bite. Don't hit the throttle at the same time, especially when they're cold.
Pushing too hard for these tyres.
One. Drive the pants off it. We're going to keep fourth. After all this work, we'll keep fourth. Come on, let's overdrive them front tyres. Whoa, look. I got all the way to the full side of the steering wheel then, and it's still going forward. See how much we can cook this one into this corner. I got all the way around on the steering wheel again. Still managed to keep it straight. That's why you have the dampening off, so you can abuse the steering wheel. Cheers, Jay. Yeah, thanks, mate. I feel bad for the devs as well. Now, I do think that it probably should have had a split launch. I know, like, PC gamers will hate to hear it, but it should have had a split launch. Like, if it had come out on console and been here for a year, we'd have been loving it. They'd have been waiting for it.
Top 3, great job.
I would say the price was too high, though. You know, in defence of some people, you know, when you're going to drop £87 on a game or whatever, you're a bit like, you know, come on. Even Ridge Racer had a better launch. But then you've also got the myth about PC being more powerful than console, which, don't get me wrong, a PC is more powerful than a console. But if you look at Steam, Steam review for this year, 2025, yeah, 75% of the consoles that are used on Steam have got less than a 2080 Ti graphics card. And that's what the Xbox Series X is equivalent of, a 2080 Ti. So if 75% of gamers are running less, and they're making games like this that have to be optimised to run on a 1060, not hating on anyone with a 1060, you know, I've got worse than that. I'm running on an Xbox, but yeah, then I think they need to, like, if you're going to go cutting edge, then perhaps the minimum standard should have been 2080 Ti, because the next Xbox is going to be the equivalent of a 4080 Ti. You're looking at 60 teraflops. What's a 2080 Ti? 12 teraflops. So, you know, and at the same time on PC, it's got to be done for. Oh look, Geronimo's in one. It's got to be optimised for so many different graphics cards. You know, if they make a game for the Xbox and the PlayStation, it's still only got to be done for two architectures, two different platforms. On PC, there's so many different variants of GPU and CPU pairings that optimization early on is always going to be a little bit difficult. That's just my theory on it. And, you know, I'm going to up my PC and start doing some of these other PC racing games because, well, more is better. But that is what I think. But graphics cards need to be more affordable as well. Because let's face it, if you can get one in an Xbox for 500 quid, it shouldn't be costing you 500 to £2,000 for a graphics card on its own, should it? So, you know, they need to play ball as well. Do like a 964, should we go with some Gibbon Ginger Power? Oh, Scotty Bass is in here, he's fast. Geronimo's quick. Yeah, cheers Steve, thanks mate. I just tried to squeeze a bit on. Yeah, any tips or questions that I can answer, I'm happy to answer. I quite enjoy doing it, to be fair. It's quite a social way of engaging while you race. You don't always want to chat to the randoms in the lobby. But they've kind of taken that away, haven't they? Because even like when Forza 2 came out and things like that, you were forced to go into a lobby and chat, and that's where you made most of your friends. And then once they started making party chat, it kind of stopped you making more online friends and sort of sticking with your parties, you know, sort of slowed down the whole meeting people online. But, you know, what can you do? It's the modern way. Right, so let's quickly go for the same setup that we do on every car. Thereabouts. Bit of tow out. I think we're about there, that's all we can do. We will reduce a little bit of... We'll leave it first, we'll see where it is, we've got time. We're going to increase our braking to 67.5, up to 120, up to 300, 5 clutches and 90 on the power ramp. Yes, I think you can change HUD detail. NZ, I think you can, mate. Let me turn the controller on. You can do quite a lot with your seat position as well. If it comes back on. No, you can only really do your... No, you can't change where the map is. Nope. To be fair, I use the map like the radar because it's the only thing you got. If the dot's inside your arrow anywhere, then you are likely to hit him if you move across. Cockpit setup though, you've got a lot for the seat position. You can go in the passenger seat if you want, look. I'll go a bit more like a McLaren F1. You can also angle all the mirrors quite nicely as well, so like if we go back to the middle, if you go to where's the left mirror yaw, look, you can put the mirror wider. I think they're good touches. Yeah, see the mirror? Right mirror it'll do, but you can't see that unless we sit in the back. Centre mirror yaw, look. Give a bit more angle like that. Look, you can even change the picture of the mirror. Look. Oh, we keep that, there you go. How to adjust your mirrors. Right, so let's see if we can get anywhere in this lobby.
Hammer down now.
Hammer is down. I think my setup does make the car easier to drive. I also think it makes it easier to tear your tyres apart. But what do you want? More lap time or good tyres hand back at the end? Whoa, whoa. Hey. We went down too quick then. It's feeling alright until then. Couldn't help but wheel spin off the grass. Right. You see the response on the turning is well quicker than it used to be. The first time I tried this, dropping the front nose on the Porsche. Core. It's hairy on the brakes. Drop some rear roll bar quickly. Just took 4 clicks off it. Made it a little bit better.
Timing started. Make this lap count.
I'll take the pit lane. Honk honk. It's a bit aggressive in the Porsche, but we're going to try and stick with it. Push the wrong button on there. Produce even more roll bar to see anything we can do while we're out. It's better. Manageable. See if we get a time on the board. Oh, the understeer's real there. That's the roll bar I was trying to... I think we are going to have to just... try and make it a little bit safer to drive if we can.
Remaining.
So we had to remove some of that drop nose and high rear end. It was a bit hard round here in the Porsche. Might get used to it, but didn't have the time now. Right, this is it.
Checking flag flag out. Session is done.
Session is done. 138 to beat. What do you reckon? Oh, early shifted there. And we've got the timer on. Don't know what we got. Oh,
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session. P1, awesome job.
a little
Some
tweak
heavy
to the
hitters out there
settings.
too.
Little tweak to the settings. I had a little go on Ren Sport, but I've only had about 10 minutes when I had some time. Like I said before, because I've got a new baby and work and everything, it's hard to get time to do everything. But I'm really enjoying this at the moment. But I am going to jump on Ren Sport and I'm going to do another comparison kind of after the updates. There might be some people that are still thinking about whether to purchase this or Ren Sport or whether to ask Santa for it. I do think if you're considering any of them, you should, and you want a controller, you should think about getting a wheel. You know, have a look at Marketplace. I got mine second-hand years ago at Marketplace with a chair. Most of them stay pretty new and go as clothes horses. I will be treating myself to a better one though. Right, what can we do? Everything felt alright then. Online ranking's going good. I'm in Division 3. I'm up at about 50 in the league at the moment. Might have increased, but check out afterwards. But I missed a round. So did everyone else, I think, though. Almost scared to jump the start. We picked up a penalty last time. That's the first one in ages. Normally we get it bang on the money.
Need a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
Nose clean. Turn 1. Good start. 3, 2, 1. Go. Ho, 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 we're off. Let's go racing. Timo tucked in behind. Really chuck it at these first few bends so we can try and make a bit of headroom. You only need a touch of the brake into that one, you can just let it run down. Slight gear change to get about halfway around the bend. lay off the throttle on the grass. Get the timer back on. Sometimes it's better to have a little early shift here so you can brake in fourth and you won't get so much squirm, then come down and then get back on. Same here, you can just sort of lift off here, go down to third. A little bit early on the throttle there. Yeah, you don't need much brakes on a lot of these bends. It's all about letting off the throttle and just knowing it will slow down in time. Fast line is down the inside there, you can cut so much more of the turn out.
Closing on a back marker. This guy was all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
half second up.
Coming
a
up
little bit
top
harder
back
now.
marker. They were all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past. No mistakes, keep it neat and tidy. Last lap, so bring it home.
Just hard into this bend again one last time. Driving like we stole it. But we lost time. See? Oh, ho, ho. Pushed it into there. Tyres stayed though. Not what they needed to. Engineer didn't moan too much. Must have been a good day in the office.
Watch out for this back marker up ahead.
Tried to give it some beans around there. My steering wheel turned off at the same time when we hit my controller did, and it affects the sound of the steering wheel for a second. Very annoying. Because the headset's not plugged into the controller, it's plugged into the capture box. Good race though. How you doing, Racecraft? We've had a good night tonight. We've had a second place on the MX-5s. First place, we did lose our first place due to a penalty. We were about 5 or 6 seconds clear, I think. Maybe less than that by the end. We were putting away. That was around Spring, your favourite. How you doing, Cruiser? Yeah, and then just picked up a win against Scotty Bass. You normally see him picking up wins in the MX-5 ones. It's a good race. Let's see if our rank did improve. Oh, look, lots of races in there today. Let's see if our rank did improve in the MX-5. We've got 13 minutes. Did we get a gain? No, 46. So our second place was still worth 46 points. So that's where we are at the moment. Division 3, 54. Geronimo. How do we leaderboard? Just right click. Geronimo's there. 43. We just raced him just then. Who's at the top then? Oh, I don't know which. Flicking down the wrong leaderboards there. But yeah. What have we got? 1112615 multi-class Daytona. GT3s and GT4s. 15 people. You joining this one, Timo? 55 seconds. Anyone else want to join this one? I've got to say, overall, I'm enjoying the game. I love it. I enjoy racing each night. I'm enjoying doing the streams. Picking up some W's tonight helps. I think we go GT4. We go with the old, our favourite brand, the old Porker. Give me 2 seconds while it's loads in. I'm going to make a quick drink. I had to jump on really quick tonight because I was running out of time and I knew there was an 8 o'clock start for the MX-5. Otherwise it takes you half an hour to get a race. Give me 2 minutes and I'll be back. And we'll see if we can smoke some of these. See how many GT3s we can beat in a GT4. In the room. And we're still not in the lobby. That's a bonus. Or is it? To be fair, I think sometimes it's going to be people with further away ping, just holding it up. Be nice to see on games like this if they've done like, you know, British Championships, German Championships, French Championships, European Championships, you know, maybe scale it up a bit. You're on your phone, Racecraft. You're on your phone watching at work. You're on a different time zone, aren't you, I think? Was you 600 miles from Virginia? Was that you? Or was it further? Right, is this one, how long are we going to give this one? Probably not that long. Accept the friend request. Well, then. I'll give it a couple of more minutes. See if it loads in. Sometimes it might be the person who's affected needs to back out and then the rest will go in, but there you go. Actually, this is probably wiser to keep the temperature up for this track. Have to reduce our rear wing angle. We don't stand any chance. Oh, I've got ages, got practice and qualifying yet. Motor line boost down. We're going to try it with the Viadite dropped. So then we'll drop it all the way. Toe in. Get some toe out on the rear. Hopefully helps around the bank turns. Oh, you backed out. Oh, what's on now, Tim? Let me know. Let me know what's in. We'll jump in. We'll have a quick practice round here for 7 minutes or less than. Let me know.
All clear.
Yeah, bosh, bosh, bosh. I thought we were gonna style that out then. Oh, me steering wheel's the wrong way around. Yeah, just consider us on the track, mate. Not speeding when you're on the track. I was close to that wall then. What we've got ABS now. We've got far too much oversteer. See if we can make it work. We've got no aero, so. Oh. Did just increase the roll bar there. Good speed. caught it. We didn't lose it. Probably lost a little bit of time. But I'm hoping we'll get it back with the arrow down.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Oh, right. See if we can keep the low arrow. The speed felt good, it was just the turning. Maybe we don't be so aggressive with the ride height. Oh, steering wheel, not straight.
You're clear.
Right, that's better. I thought May was going to be desperate to come round, so I stayed on the inside, slowed down a bit, but here he comes. So we might need some aero then. See if the ride height makes much difference to the speed. I'd say so. Yeah, see where I missed the wall? Well, what's running, Tim? Right, let me I'm gonna have to run some rear wing, I think. Oh, hang on.
Clear of pit lane.
Not in the pit lane, mate. Wasn't even in it. Right, see if that aero helps. Yeah. Whoa! Just hooked up on that curb then.
This lap is the checkered flag. Session's over.
To be fair, speed's not been killed that much by the aero. Well, that GT3's gone through there, isn't it? Tell you what, I was catching the GT3 M4 then, when I don't think that was a... I don't think that's a GT4 one, is it? Cool, I've binned it a few times then. Are you in it, Tim? Or did you quit? Oh, it says you backed out. You said you backed out. I'm not doing 15 more minutes of qualifying. I'll find another race. Find another race. Well, someone's got 964s at Donington. 7 laps, 10 minutes qualifying. I'd have some of that. Tim, 964s, Donny. Let me just... So is anyone here still sitting on the fence about this game? Anyone hate it? I honestly can't remember when I had a out-of-the-box sim that drove as well as this. To be honest. You know, even like ACC in that car, you were 5 or 6 videos in before you got your steering wheel feeling right. Plugging it into your laptop, going into your G-Hub. You know, this I haven't even touched the settings yet. Could be worth another 5 seconds. I'm not doing one-on-one, mate, no. I'm not doing one-on-one. GTE's round San Marino is in 8 minutes. Social's always dead. With a game, look, you've got 5 minutes between them two and 10 minutes. And then seemingly what, another 30 minutes odd if you want to go into that one. The quickest bet for a race is the custom lobbies, really. Then they're a bit of a mixed bag. You join some and there'll be 30 people in and the host won't start it, and you join others and there'll only be 4 people in there. People will join and leave because it's not starting. It's very strange. I think the career mode could have had more depth, that's for sure. Like, it's good getting in and racing and choosing your budget, but as soon as you change your budget and you're in a race, then it's kind of it. It can be tough in it, GT3's round Donny Short. Set our own one up. See if anyone fancies 992s. Oh, hang on, let me turn there. We just turn damage off. You find it with a lot of these new games, though, don't you? Like I've said before, they do lack depth. Like, I'd like to see, like, if you're going to go serious with online racing, kind of like iRace, I suppose, in a sense, you should be locked into the MX5 until you qualify out of it. You go into the GT3, you should do another qualifier for that. In the ranked, especially. In the social, don't make a difference. But you should be able to, like, I don't know, buy an engineer, buy a spotter. Get a bigger garage. Just the little things. other than that, they're pretty bare bones. Not to say you wouldn't get bored of it after a little while, but it'd give you something, wouldn't it? Draw one of those in. See if anyone else joins. Well, not many people are fancying it. It started off so well. We had 3 quick races. Let's see if the that GT one's starting, Tim. Oh, you've only got 36 seconds. You ain't got long though. Might miss you. Oh, it's 28 laps, isn't it? It's 28 laps again though. Oh, that's long. I'm jumping, we have a quick qualify. Try the Porsche. Let me know if you made it. If you didn't make it, I'll jump into something else, Tim. 28 laps anyway. It's long. So we're Division 3, we've got a class rating of 77.67. We only done 1 race in the last round of this. Oh, camber, minus 85.29. It's quite high, isn't it? Bloody hell, it must look like DeLorean on takeoff. Wait till it loads in, that should change. Did you make it? Didn't make it. Find another one, Tim. What's running? Oh, there you go. Oh, there goes his insurance.
Hammer down now.
Oh, pulls a bit under the brakes. You know, to get off the grass. Quite really wants to pull left under the brakes, or right, shall I say. And doesn't want to turn left. Look, every single time, what is the deal there? But it doesn't feel like it wants to hold itself straight on the steering wheel.
Clear.
But only my front left brake is red. What's the deal there? I can feel it pulling on the brakes. That is strange.
Five minutes left.
to try and just lock them up and see if I can get both of them to go red or... Trying to get some heat into the other brake disc. Was it like that when I left the pit? Look, you see it's like the brake's binding on. But it's not. Look, the brake disc is red and I haven't even left the pit lane. Has anyone noticed that with them before? Oh, rank starts in 11 minutes. I'll back out to him. For some reason I've got a glitch there where my front left brake was just staying. I was going to do the GTs then. I was going to enjoy that, but you saw that the brake on that Porsche was just red, just sitting in the pit lane. Never had that before. So we see if we can find an MX-5 lobby without aliens in then. Let's try and improve our 46s. It's got me down as no wins. We picked up a win yesterday. Right, I'll choose a car and I'm going to make a herbaceous botanical. I'll try this one. Sorry, Racecraft, I was looking forward to the GTs then, but I mean, 28 laps again, it's long, isn't it? You sort of got to commit yourself to that. Maybe it's one of them ones you want to get a couple of races done on that at the weekend. I mean, what's 28 laps round? You've got the same in the 992 round Donington. With 28 laps round there, it's going to take you an hour almost. Right, 4 minutes. It's a shame there's not more on, really. Like, you're surprised they haven't got one of the GT3s or GT4s running. You've got the GTEs, obviously. I suppose it'll probably be waiting until the end of the month for the rotation. Championship ends in 16 days, so yeah. It's going to be in the new year, and then I imagine it's going to be like Porsche 964s, GT3s, GT4s. What else have we got? Looking forward to the touring cars, and the because touring cars supposed to be coming at some point, and Japanese JGTC. That'd be fun. I imagine it'll be some hopefully it's like the Tom Supra. It would be R32 and R33 Skylines. NSX. The McLaren F1 did go there, didn't it? And won it, and then they capped the power. And the Tom Supra was only a 2-litre engine, not the 3-litre turbo that gets heralded as a super engine. The Tom's was actually a 2-litre turbo. Right, 1 minute 54. Going to make a herbaceous botanical, and then I'll be back in 2 seconds. Yeah, I think the numbers of the people in the races ain't too bad, but it's just the yeah, I mean, it's taken a right kicking online with the reviews, but like, you know, like it or not, I know people like to go, no, but you know, big channels, they hit trends, they don't hit, you know, half the time people couldn't wait to probably get their next, you know, I can't believe it video out. But you do find a lot of the hate comes from PC as well, which I do get because it hasn't been optimised well for them. But there's a lot to do. We haven't been to the dashboard yet. Right, herbaceous botanical, 50 seconds, 2 seconds. Right, back in action, 27 plays to go. Yeah, it is understandable on PC, definitely. But I do think they should, I can't say enough, I suppose. You can't make cutting edge games in the name of it. Older hardware. Not only that, you know, the older you go back on hardware, you know, there's, for instance, this is, like I say, the base model on this is a 1060 graphics card. And there's 30 other graphics cards that are kind of better than that. Not to say that that's the issue, that it's not good enough in a sense, but like there's 30 different graphics cards to make this game for that are going to run with every type of CPU you can think of. There's a lot of combinations to get right, and then people have their personal preferences, which is always going to be, you know, that's where you have to get the difference between an opinion of piece, I suppose, and factual information. Which is something you have to navigate most days. I should have saved my setup. I never do. Well, I do, but then I change it. like to mix it up, try something different each time, try and eke out that extra time. I'm going to go 3 on the camber, a little bit less on the toe end. See what we can do.
Clear up the pits.
Oh, look at that. We've got 112s in here. That's fast.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
Mate. Nice of him.
Minutes left.
Oh, track limits. Just stepped out. Tiny bit of steering to catch it. Well, oh. You want to get in and you're trying to carry speed, you really need to get in more because you can get on the throttle earlier anyway. I knew mate, you weren't going to hold off. That's alright. Pick up a bit of slipstream. Off one of these two anyway. That's how you take it. See, look, drop front nose, raise rear height. Got a bit of a compromise line into here, but penalty.
Pushing too hard for these tyres.
Yeah, we'll have to drop the pressure on that front left in a little while, but we're on the time now. Just gonna have to hold on in it. Trying to get a good run out of here. Not too bad.
Seconds remaining.
We're not up by loads. Drive out, that's what we're going for. There we go. Pull back another 10th. Going for everything down there, stay on the track.
Check your flag this lap, session's over.
With a second. Take that. Faster than the 114s anyway. The PC Alien can yeah, there's something up there. When I get a PC I will do a parity test. Like, I've got a PC obviously, but I need a better one to play this consistently, so I'm going to improve my PC in the new year as quickly as I can. And we'll get this and we'll do a parity test. We'll test it on the PC, we'll test it on the Xbox. See which one's faster, stronger. Right, so essentials. Oh look,
probably going to need to take a look at the setup between now and the race and find some pace.
Okay. I'm going to drop a chunk of PSI off of that front left. Maybe a smidge off the back left. Maybe a smidge off the front right. Oh, Geronimo, look. Well, I still stayed the fastest of the 114s anyway. He must have just been probed by an alien halfway round. No, you done alright. I think I've been in 113s. 113.5 I think is my best. I haven't replicated it since though. Good luck, Timo. Probably drunk me coffee. Yeah, I think the fastest Xbox one I've seen is a late 112, 112.9 or something like that. But PCs, I think I've seen a 110, 110.9 or something like that.
Need a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
2, 1, go. Beautiful start. Through the middle, threading the needle. Go on, take them cones out, won't be there next time then. I mean, look at the speed he's got, and I tell you what, I get good speed up here as well. You watch your own speed up here, you see what I get compared to you. If you ain't dropping your nose, look. 122. Ho ho ho! It's close. He's got 3.5 seconds on me already. I think I could get more speed through there by cutting the pair of corners, to be fair, but it's risky.
You're closing in on the leader. Keep piling on the pressure, then make your move. The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
too much brake there. It's cost me all the way through that bend. That's where the... Oh. Let Tim in there, see? It's risky getting in that inside. Half the gap to me and in then.
That's a back marker ahead, so it's not a position. We need a clean pass.
Use the old Scandinavian flick. Look, see my car pull away from Tim's with the front nose drop, rear end high. You might want to try it, Timo. I think you'll be faster. I think you've got me everywhere else. Oh, glitch the steering wheel. Turn that back on.
The back marker ahead is not racing for position.
Oh, we've got track limits. We picked up track limits. Keeping the pressure on.
Back marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
I lost too much time there. It's right on us. Abuse that steering wheel. No track limit sound. So my car will open up a gap from his. Fairly sizable one. One mistake and I'm done for.
This back marker isn't in contention, so pass them now.
Oh, we've gone too deep. Pull him out wide. Our front tyre is baked. there as well.
Halfway mark. Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
Oh, I'm going to have a hog roast on that front tyre once we've finished. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 mile an hour. Almost lost it off the curb.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as soon as you can. We don't want to lose any time.
Oh, good speed out of there. Battle's on for them two now. Screwed up the entrance by going too late on the brakes. We pulled the exit back.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
Catch that drift. .13.08's been our potential so far, 14.0's been our lap. Pushing back to Tim. .39 could be. Oh yes, 13.8.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
So far we've dealt with the pressure. 4 laps after this. Bit of speed I've got, it's the only thing helping me at the moment.
position. We need a clean pass. Try not to push so hard in the corners, your tyres are getting too hot.
I'll try, mate. Yeah, I'll try and let this guy pass. I'll slow down, cool him off a bit. Oh, PCP. He's got more speed than me as well, has he? See you later, PCP. You can see that coming, mate. That's your number, boy. Almost look up at the rearview mirror then.
That mark out ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
Got the slide on. Just make sure I've got the exit. That's what I'm doing now. And you've got to go around 2 more times. We've been fighting the whole way.
This back marker isn't in contention, so pass them now.
And we threw it away on that bend that time for the first time. We have to overwork that wheel. Suffer the track limit. No, we didn't get it. Let's apply some pressure. Let's turn that screw. What do you want to give us, mate? No, Monica! One last time, we're going to drive the absolute pants off it. All or nothing. More than likely nothing.
This back marker in front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
Thrash that 4th gear. It screams on that rev limiter. Both windows open, I've stuck some oars out, I'm rowing at the same time. Come on. He's got a penalty anyway, so it's still ours. Oh, it was a good race. That was a solid race.
Make a quick pass.
Me and Tim stayed within touching distance and both finished on the podium, I do believe. Oh, Tim just missed out. It was dark. Tim just missed out. That's a great race. Yeah. How you doing, Carrie, mate? Yeah, doing well, mate. How you doing, Light Free? PMR's good, mate. Take that race as a look. That was some solid racing.
Great job bringing it home. Lovely podium. Nice work.
We'll take that. Strong performance. What did he get? 13.8 in the end. What did Timo get? 14.0. 13.2 from old Pete. From Pistol Pete. Not too bad. But he was another PC poker, wasn't he? So, yeah. We'll take that though. He was spinning like a ballerina. That was solid all the way round, wasn't it, Racecraft? That was solid all the way round. That was a tough ask. Shoulders pumped. Well, I'm afraid it's the witching hour is called. The dog has to go out. I have to chill out. But I will be back. I will be back for definite Wednesday. I'll try and get back on tomorrow, but we'll see if the rules allow. But I'm going to try and make like Monday, Wednesday and Friday my main nights, and then I'll bung Tuesday and Thursday, and if I can get some spare time. But that was a solid night of racing, to be fair. We had a little bit of a spell in the middle where it's hard to find a race for about 10-15 minutes, but we jumped in, we got a second place, 2 wins, and then another second place. So we'll take that. What are we on the MX-5 now? Do we get anything else for that? No. Nope. Just 46 points. All that hard work, nothing. And poor old Timo's still above us. That's a good race, Tim. Good race, everyone. I've been good, mate. I've been good, Carrie. How have you been, mate? How was your day? How was your Monday? That was tough, that battle, I'm telling you. I do think you do get the immersion out of this, you know. It's drivable, it's punishable, and it is, you know, if you get the settings right, you see how many slides I catch. You can do it, but out of the box, I don't think it's better on Xbox. I can't wholly speak for PlayStation. I've got a PlayStation, but I haven't got a wheel for the PlayStation, so that's the wheel problem. But yeah, a lot of the people on PlayStation give a good feedback, because I know some of you guys on PlayStation. I think the real mute point is the PC at the moment, getting it optimised for that. But by then you've probably lost them all. But I think people are easy to forget how many, you know, failed launches we get now. I don't think LMU was that great at the first launch. Rensport on its open beta wasn't great. Even the Assetto Corsa Evo got some negative flack. But what I will say with this is I'm pretty sure that a lot of them, like the sort of bigger YouTubers, you didn't have to be that big, I don't think, to get recognised by them, because I see people with 2,000 or 3,000 subs and stuff got a free code to the game. Maybe I just wasn't quick on the ball, but yeah, you see a lot of them, I think, were capped on, like, they could say positive stuff but they couldn't say negative stuff, do you know what I mean? So they're all like, they're all putting a twist on it, like, yeah, it feels different, is it arcadey, is it not? But it's like, they were all paid to keep their mouths shut, remember that? And then when the time come, they all jumped on the old bandwagon, started singing like canaries, get them trending video hits. I mean, my videos don't even trend, so I don't matter. But yeah, honestly, I think you get a lot of that. You know, it's what anyone would advise them to do, is jump on a trend, make it twice. But yeah. But if anyone out there else, you know, has got, I've got pretty simple gear here to make the channel. I'm not saying I'm great at all, but if anyone ever wants help starting anything or having a go themselves, I'd be more than willing to give you any advice I've learned or anything I've done. And I learnt from scratch 2 years ago. Didn't even have a PC, didn't even use one. I taught myself everything in a couple of years, and we're where we are now, and it's fun. But yeah, if anyone does fancy it or everyone wants to chat about it, let me know. I'll always be happy to help. Oh, how was the Christmas lights, mate? Had a couple of good races at the beginning. Probably, I think 3 back-to-back races were good. Then there's a bit of a dry spell. Then it was on to this MX-5. So I think there's only really 4 races there to catch up on. If you do want to, mate, check them out. No problem. Appreciate it. Yeah, who's that? Jimmers. Who's that one, Carrie? It's late. It is late. Might try the old Yeah, that's me too, Tim. Good night, mate. Take it easy. Good racing there. Really enjoyed it. Oh, Jimmy Broadbent. Yeah, I love Jimmy. Yeah, he is good. He is good. Yeah, Jimmy's good. I like seeing his stuff with Misha and that as well. And even like Super GT and that. They've done well. I do find Super GT a bit dull out of them all though. My John probably a bit dull. But Broadbent, he's good. I like him. I like Misha as well. I like his videos. There's someone who can walk around the ring blindfolded, isn't it? Right, I might have a quick go. Let's just see what it sounds like. Not promising anything. I'm going to be very quick. It's just another one. I think you said originally about this one sounded good, didn't you, Carrie? My setup's probably going to kill it though. Oh, there's a lot of towing on that rear. Can't drop any ride height. Oh, it does sound nice, doesn't it? That does sound nice. You were right, Carrie.
All clear.
cut the grass. To the old, yeah, that was him, that was, that wasn't me. He'll take that. Oh, tight spot to get the turn round in. I was looking at if it had if it had an extra gear. Heavy damage. That's very nice. Well, AI is on 100% difficulty, so we'll see how we keep up really quickly.
All clear.
He is gone. What a speed difference. Look at that for a gravel trap catching at 190, eh? Don't get gravel traps like that in any other game apart from Farming Simulator. Let that be a lesson. On that note, take care guys. I'm off, it's getting late. I've got things to do before I hit the sack. Don't know where my mouse has gone. But yeah, take care. I'll see you in the next one. And if I'm not back on tomorrow, I'll be back on Wednesday for definite. Take care guys, see you soon. Thanks for watching.